house is called the Alford House, and we dubbed it that because the gentleman that built it was a Marion County judge named Fremont Alford, who built the house in 1898 and lived here well into the 30s till he passed away, I believe. Then it did become a funeral home and remained as such until I purchased the house roughly a year and a half ago. But when I first called the Historical Society about the house, they told me whose house it was. They had that information. And the only tidbit of information that the researcher shared with me was that he was known as Satan due to his devilish pursuit of criminals. The grandson of Fremont Alford came by. He said that the house in the back was always part of the property, but that Fremont Alford's son lived in that house. So over the years, the property's been connected with a succession. I think there's been 2 separate additions added over time. Well, it's a Queen Anne from the High Victorian period, 1898. You know, some of these elements are East Lake. This frieze here behind me is definitely an East Lake element with its tinker toy kind of elements to it. But other than that, all the woodwork and everything's original. We haven't really had to do a lot to, it had never been painted, luckily, and is largely intact. It's always been my philosophy that I can't possibly restore every structure in an area, and a lot of developers tend to keep things quiet, not tell people what's going on. It's my philosophy that I want as many people to come down here and fix up all these old houses as possible. So if you're looking for a nice neighborhood and a good place to invest, this is it. Come to Springdale.